I don't think that the city council people are going to be playing any more tricks on us. I think it's our turn to play a few tricks now. And I think this is the place to do it. All we need now is a big sign right out there. This says, the city of Barcelona welcomes Survival Research Laboratories.
The people in the apartments knew that this mechanized performance was coming to town, and they were a little bit nervous. And then when the wall fell on that one guy and killed him, then they just associated that death with SRL and decided that the whole thing was taboo and should be nipped in the bud before hundreds of innocent people were slaughtered needlessly.
To see a bunch of people that come from America and are just putting these very sophisticated skills to use, designing senseless equipment. I mean, I can see it's a thing where it would be at the minimum a little bit confusing, at the maximum sort of scary.
They see these giant, the V1 cannon or gas-guzzling tanks out there, and then they might equate that with this war being fought for Americans so they can have their oil.
When you're from the most technologically decadent culture in the world, really, I think that, I think people just look at it way more critically, and I think you have to be a lot more careful, or it really turns, instead of using the language that you're trying to criticize to say something about a situation you maybe don't like or find a little hypocrisy, and then, I think the possibility is that you could really end up really being the equivalent of that situation. We're not the kind of Americans that toe the party line. I mean, I think that, it's pretty clear that we're like the 20% that really loathes and despises and feels really ripped off and screwed whenever the government does these kinds of things, and helpless too, really, because there's just not enough of us, maybe. And I just like to think that in some way I'm just doing my job to make a little noise about it.
We're going to be the good SRL instead of the bad SRL. The bad SRL damages freeways and does bomb hoaxes and things like that, and the good SRL tries to be better. It tries to be safer. What that does is it allows you to do things without feeling like it was really your fault, because you really did try not to mess anything up. So that's the good SRL. It's more a question of intention to remove guilt than anything else.